first and 10, Winston. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
13 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down throw for Winston. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Broncos, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Up to make the stop, the Pro Bowl safety, Malcolm Jenkins.
Taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Locke. That's complete, Okuebuna. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. For the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
49-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
52's the mark, boys, 52. All day, every day.
From the gun, it's Locke. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap to Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Locke throwing complete here to Judy. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 26. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed, man, I like your respect. You're the more than when I get expected.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Winston now. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
For the Saints.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Hamler now on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this 1st quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun now for Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Breeze pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Look at me, I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on.